All right, everybody, welcome back. I wish I could see you, but if you're watching this, thank you for making sure that you're staying up with everything. So we have our warm-up today. We're going to dive in more into that root trib, and then you have 3 separate assignments. So we have a busy day. We tried breakout rooms in the Zoom and didn't necessarily work. If you cannot get everything finished, do not panic. You will actually have an opportunity to work on it tomorrow as well. We do need some time to catch up. So your 2 warm-up questions are, who is narrating the video Apache Girls Rite of Passage, and how would it be different if Deshina were narrating? Remember, Deshina was the young woman who was going through the Rite of Passage in Apache Girls Rite of Passage from yesterday. So remember, for warm-up and vocabulary, we are working in OneNote. Do not use the app. I need you to go actually through the web browser. Remember, we type in OneNote, and it should pop up. For some reason, my notebook is not opening in the app, and it's not recognizing it as one of your recents in the app because you're not using it in the app, hopefully. Nobody has been able to access it through the app, so again, please go through the web browser. It will prompt you to log in, and once we get in the habit of doing this, I won't have to do it every single time. But once you're in, remember, you go to your class notebooks, you find your ILA 8, and then it'll just have your name. Now, under today, you're going to go to warm-ups 928, okay? And you'll see under Wednesday, 9:30, you write down the date, and then you'll put your responses for the actual warm-up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on the screen for you so you can jot your answers down. And at this time, go ahead and pause the video so that you can get your answers down. All right, so at this point, you should have your warm-up question finished. We're going to go ahead into vocabulary. Vocabulary today is also in OneNote, so you're going to go to your roots. And then we already completed our Frayer model, so you're going to go to root picture association. So there's 2 things that you're going to do. In the space below, you're going to get a picture that represents the root trib, and it can be any picture. It can be a picture of something in your house. It can be a picture of that you already have on your phone. It can be a picture of something that you find on the internet. But you want a picture that represents the root trib to you. It can be something in your house that you were given as a gift. It could be something that you gave one of your siblings as a gift, as long as it's school appropriate. What you're going to do is you're going to insert the picture below, and then you're going to explain how it connects to trib. So how is that picture that you posted, how does it connect to the root trib? So when you're ready, what you'll do is you'll click insert, and there's picture, and then you can either do it from your camera or from online. So if you do from your camera, now I'm not on an iPad, so it's going to be a little bit different, but if you do from your camera, it'll allow you to take a photo, and then it'll insert in the document, and then you'll just type below 2 to 3 sentences on how your picture connects to the root. So at this time, go ahead and pause and have some fun with finding pictures. All right, so you should already have your picture inserted. Remember, it saves your work. So we're going to go ahead into Schoology and look at our stuff for the day. So we've got quite a few things that we're doing. Remember, we're in week of 928. Your learning target, you guys are going to be evaluating the advantages and the disadvantages of using printed text and non-print text to present a rite of passage. So by the end of today, you should be able to do 3 things. You should be able to compare and contrast the impact of choice of narrator on the medicine bag and Apache Girls Rite of Passage. Remember that print and non-print text. You will be able to compare and contrast the impact of the emphasis of different story details in both the medicine bag and the Apache Girls Rite of Passage. And then you should also be able to evaluate which text did a better job of presenting the rite of passage. So you've got 4 things to do. You're already doing the first one, which is watching the video. You also are going to need to complete the print versus non-print text activity right here. Remember, this pencil is an activity button. You need to complete the print versus non-print discussion post down here. And then you also need to do the media vocabulary Kahoot. The Kahoot is on your own pace. So when you log into the print versus non-print, remember up top it'll say my document. Okay, I'm going to go into somebody who hasn't quite started. So if it's Traquan, I'm going to go into Traquan's, and you'll see he's got a couple things printed, okay? But in the actual document itself, all right, you'll see that there's a couple different boxes, and what you're going to do is you're going to fill them in. Now, to fill them in, you are going to have to insert text box. So I'm going to do add-ins. I might not be able to do it because I am a teacher, but what you should be able to do is to insert, because it's not my actual document, and then text box because he was able to do it. When he's finished, he's going to exit out and then submit to me. Because we're going to continue working on this tomorrow, what I'd like is just for you to jot down your ideas, and then we're going to work through some of it tomorrow, okay? So again, open up your document, jot down your ideas, and then we'll try tomorrow. So we are going to stretch today's assignment into today and tomorrow, and I'm going to change this right here to Wednesday and Thursday, okay? So if you have any questions, please forward them to me. I'd like to see your thoughts, and we'll finish up tomorrow. See ya.